Let's go. Welcome to Super Dave Raines and the Big Show on location at the Cinemark IMAX in Colorado Springs for the U.S. release of Avengers: Age of Ultron. I'm Super Dave Raines, your host. Welcome to the comic book movie review panel featuring our panel of experts, comic book Nate Kowalski, Mr. Richard Perez, who I understand is a distant relative of a famous movie monster from Tokyo, Mr. Nate Johns, and special guests from S.H.I.E.L.D., Mr. Nick Fury, and S.H.I.E.L.D.'s most beautiful and deadliest assassin, Natasha Romanoff, aka Black Widow. Gentlemen and guests, what do you expect to see from Avengers: Age of Ultron compared to Avengers? And what do you think about the movie's $200 million debut overseas? Nick?
Well, I expect to see my team do what they couldn't do in the first one, and that's just kick major butt. They made too many mistakes in the first movie. For one, Hawkeye, come on. He's got a bow and arrow, but he's worth more than what he was given in that movie, and I hope we get his due in this. On top of that $200 million, it's going to be the first $2 billion movie that we see in films.
Wow, amazing. Nate?
I expect this movie to make a lot of money, but I see them splitting the team up as the future releases come forward because they want to split this up and then do future team movies because they want this to continue to take on DC. So that's what I expect to see happen.
Right. Richard?
Well, with the $200 million opening debut, I mean, the very fact this is a second anticipated film from Marvel, I think it's going to easily cover that. Easily 218 plus.
Right.
For a debut weekend. In terms of the movie, what I like to see, or what I expect to see, is just more character development. It really just sink into what the Avengers is about.
Right.
So,
Right. Natasha?
We're going to kick Ultron's butts. You're going to save the world as usual. There's going to be a lot more action going on.
Right.
A little more so than next time. We got team dynamics a lot better.
Right.
And I'm even surprised with how much we made overseas. It just shows that we are known worldwide and we are forced to be reckoned with.
Awesome. Awesome. Nate?
Well, I think it's going to kill the box office, of course, this weekend, no problem.
Right.
It is a big summer for movies, so I'm not going to say it's going to be the best, but probably.
Right.
As far as the movie goes, I'm sure there might be a lot of Iron Man hate just to see, and of course the voice actor for Ultron.
Right, absolutely. David Spade, I think, right? Recently, we've experienced what some would say are inevitable storyline changes in the movies as compared to the comic books. Does the fact that in the comics, Hank Pym, aka Ant-Man, creates Ultron, and in Avengers: Age of Ultron, it's Tony Stark that gets credit? Change anything for purists?
No, I don't think it does. Tony Stark is a brilliant man, and he makes weapons of mass destruction, so Ultron fits right in there.
Right.
I think it makes total sense.
Okay. Natasha?
I'm going to have to agree with Fury on this one. He's a brilliant man, has a bit of an ego, as we have all seen.
Right.
But it could go either way. It could go very well. It could be completely terrible compared to the comics, but we're not going to know until the movie's released here out in the States.
Right. Oh, absolutely. Richard?
I think with reworking the stories from, like adaptations from paper to actual movies,
Right.
picture, I think it's just inevitable. I mean, not everything could be tackled, and I think sometimes you just have to make shortcuts. So, in that regard, like, I have no problem with it. If it meshes very well and it's believable, it'll work.
Right. Nate, what do you think?
Well, I think that Ant-Man is too small of a character in the world of Hollywood, and that's why it's so big. It passes Tony Stark, which is believable.
Right.
People who aren't big. So, I mean, Hollywood did give us a gift. They gave us an Ant-Man movie.
Right.
Other than that, I'm fine with it.
Right. Comic book Nate?
Well, they did it because they want to do shortcuts, but you know they do it in cartoons too. On the Disney Avengers, they they changed it to Iron Man. So they're kind of following what Disney's already done once. So as long as they make a good storyline, it will be all right.
Okay, cool. What can fans expect to see from characters like Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, and Vision? What do you expect to see? Nate?
I'm not entirely sure what to see from Vision except for him helping the Avengers. Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, I was kind of shocked that they were actually in the movie in the first place.
Right.
Due to their X-Men ties. So,
Right.
yeah, not much to say about them.
Right. What do you think, Natasha?
I think it'll definitely hinder us getting to Ultron a little bit. In the end, we always prevail. It's definitely interesting to see them here in this movie,
Right.
especially with the X-Men ties. I wasn't quite expecting it,
Right.
but it should make for a little bit of a plot twist, and there's fabulous people will bring that.
Right. So are you in agreement with Black Widow as kind of a side story? Is that how you see it?
Not necessarily. I think it's going to be, I think it's going to have definitely a strong tie-in. It's going to make the story a little bit more cohesive, I believe. But
I was looking for those myself.
as additions, I kind of,
They're here.
okay,
Right.
We're going to have these new characters. And
we aren't now,
and I'm not even really too sure. I mean, with the Vision, we just saw a glimmer of him in a trailer.
Right.
He's not really much of a discussion in table talking.
Well,
So you would say a lot of people aren't even really aware of him.
I think Nick's supposed to be
Okay.
very good like me, so
Nick?
I think he's
Well, as for the twins, Tony Stark, he's had many run-ins with twins in the past.
Right.
On a battlefield, I don't know, in the bedroom, yeah. But this will be a little different, but I'm sure the whole team can handle them.
Right.
As for the Vision, Jarvis has just been awesome through all of our movies, and giving him an actual body.
Right.
He deserves it, he's earned it.
Right. Nate?
So they've changed, they're giving Jarvis Vision's body. It's not how it did in the comics. So
Right.
it'll be interesting how they tie the two together. So, because it's different. So we'll see how they change that. And regarding the twins, they did play early Avenger roles. So
Right.
it's going to be interesting to see how they change the storyline to make them fit with this storyline here. So we'll see
Right.
how they play.
All right. DC, as you well know, released a little trailer for Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. What are your initial thoughts, and can DC catch Marvel? Richard?
Oh, finance. Okay. I'm a little biased towards DC anyways, but I appreciate the trailer. I like the fact. I'm sorry. I like the fact that the way the trailer started from Superman's perspective. A lot of
Right.
the criticism, like, oh, can you trust him? You hear some voices from like Lex Luthor, some panelists. After that, then it shifts to Batman. Like how he's very weary. Like, what's going on? What is this guy? Should we fear him?
Right.
After that, they tie them together at the end. So I mean, there's cohesion in that show that I appreciate, and I don't know. I think they can catch up. I want to say there's a lot of skepticism because I don't know if DC has released a timeline for their films, where like at least people who are Marvel fans are like, hey, they can kind of gauge where the films are going. But the DC films are kind of up in the air. But I trust Zack Snyder and the whole team. I think they got a good product.
Right. Nick?
Oh, where do I begin on this one? Well, they've sapped the fun out of Batman and Superman. When you go to a Marvel film, every little boy wants to be Captain America. They want to be Tony Stark and Iron Man. They want to be Hulk. They don't want to be Superman. They don't want to be Batman. They don't want to be dark and decrepit and hopeless people. They don't like that.
Right.
And they've sapped the fun out of what should be a great group of guys. On another note, it's Marvel. DC can't catch. We've got our own Batman. His name's Iron Man, and he's better than Batman. Oh, they've got Superman. We've got Hulk. I'd pit him against Superman any day.
Right. Well, folks, there you got it. Straight from Nick Fury. Nate?
Well, I have mixed feelings about it. It's very Zack Snyder, so it's very dark.
Right.
Very gritty. Everything about it. I don't like the fact how he made Superman the bad guy.
Right. Right.
On a positive note, though, I think Ben Affleck will be okay with Batman.
Right.
Even in his Lego Batman helmet. But will
Okay.
DC catch Marvel? No. Will it get better? Yes.
Right. Natasha?
I gotta agree with a lot of what everybody else here has said. Marvel already has the jump start. With both Batman and Superman, it's been overdone.
Right.
There have been a lot of Superman movies. There have been a lot of Batman movies.
Very true.
Hinting to, I don't want to say historically known good guys, but in the comic universe at least, historically known good guys against each other and trying to make one better than the other. It's questionable. I mean, they could definitely, DC could definitely pull it off, I'm sure, and I'm sure it'll definitely make a lot of money. Nowhere near as much as Avengers 2. But it'll be interesting to see. DC can definitely get better, but I don't see them getting better with how far they've come so far.
Right. Excellent. Nate?
Everyone says
Yeah, we turned the
money
tap
on
off when
it.
you
They're
got
gonna make probably a lot of money because people are gonna go see it.
Right.
But I think fans may be disappointed because it's gonna be dark. And personally, I do like Superman and Batman, but I think they're gonna take it a road that people want to see. I personally want Superman to be the good guy just as much as everybody else
Yeah.
does.
Of course, Superman being my favorite, I want that too.
So that's the thing. And the timeline is the thing that I'm kind of stuck in Superman. They're rushing this to try to catch up so fast.
Right.
And that's what I'm afraid DC is. Instead of a good timeline, they're going to rush this and they're going to ruin their own franchise before they get out of the gate.
Right. Well, that's a point very well made. Of course, we'll give our ratings on Avengers: Age of Ultron after the movie. But as we kick off the summer 2015 season, I want to ask you guys, what movie are you most looking forward to as we move into the remainder of 2015? Richard?
He's gonna be Star Wars. I'm most curious about that.
Right.
Whether there's naysayers or people who are optimistic, like I'm just gonna go in and just see what's gonna happen.
Right.
I think there was a lot of folks that I just got here, I wasn't sure.
Natasha?
Originally, Avengers: Age of Ultron, but since that's coming out today and we're kind
Right.
of past that, Jurassic World.
Oh,
I have
okay.
always been a big fan of Jurassic Park, and I'm not as big into Star Wars.
Right.
Otherwise, I would probably be up there. That'll be a great movie as well. Definitely Jurassic World.
Why? Right. Awesome. What do you think about Star Wars being in Jurassic Park?
It's gonna be interesting. It'll definitely be a change of scenery for him.
Right.
But I mean, he went up against, or he was attempting to go up against Thanos, but he went up against someone that Thanos hired instead, so it'll be
Right.
just as much of a challenge. Dinosaurs, they don't talk, so at least he doesn't have to worry about that as much.
Right. Awesome. All right. Thank you, Black Widow. Nate?
Let's throw a wrench in the works here. I'm going to say the Fantastic Four movie.
Really? Why do you say that?
I like the way it's directed, the trailers, and me saying, hey, I actually want to see this like the other Fantastic Four.
Really? That's very surprising.
I'm
Yeah.
excited to see what's wrong.
Awesome. Nick?
Being a covert agent myself, it's all about James Bond Spectre.
Right.
It comes out within the week of my birthday, and
Yeah.
doesn't get any better than that.
Me too. 3 days before my birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be cold, steaming in Niagara.
Yeah.
It'll be
Give-
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll definitely be fun.
I want to recruit him to my Avengers team.
Right. Awesome. Good choice. Nate?
So unfortunately, even though it's Star Wars is going to be my pick,
Yeah.
Wars fan. So
Right.
whether good or bad,
And how do you feel about J.J. Abrams directing the Star Wars?
so I got mixed feelings because I seen how he did Star Trek. I liked the storyline, but I just didn't like some of the lens work that he did.
Right. Right. Did you watch any of the footage from Star Wars Celebration?
I did. I watched a lot of it.
Okay. What did you think? Were you a little bit more convinced?
Well, actually, some of them deconvinced me.
Really?
Yeah, so
In what way?
I didn't like some of the name changes that they're doing, changing some of the original story. Because I read a lot of the books, so they're definitely changing a lot of the canon.
Right.
But that's because I've read and spent a lot of investment on that. So
Right.
that's my opinion on that. So
Cool. All right. Well, I'm going to say I'm most looking forward to Star Wars, of course, being a huge fan. Thank you for tuning in to Super Dave Reigns and the Big Show, comic book movie review panel. I want to thank Cinemark IMAX for allowing us to be on location. For comic book Nate Kowalski, Richard Perez, Nate Johns, and special guest Nick Fury and Black Widow. I'm Super Dave Reigns, and we'll see you after the show.
So you know which one is.
Superman actually is my